What's up, YouTube gang? Todd back here, and today we're going to take a look at something that's been sitting in my basement for quite some time, and I've been really wanting to hook this up and test it out on the channel. I just haven't found time, and finally I decided today to make some time, and that's my Amiga 3000. Alright guys, I'm back up in my game room. I have the Amiga 3000 sitting on my desk. I gotta be honest with you, this video was totally going to go a different direction. You'll find out towards the end of the video what I'm talking about, but I originally planned on, showing around the machine, powering it up, looking around the hard drive, seeing what all was on it, just kind of exploring things, but unfortunately things kind of go downhill once I power the machine on. And you'll see that a little bit later in the video. If you're not familiar with the Amiga 3000, this is the follow-up to the Amiga 500, 1000, and 2000. It was essentially a desktop computer that featured a Motorola 68030 running at either 16 or 25 megahertz and came with 2 megabytes of RAM. To the left of the machine there's both a power light and a hard drive LED light. In the middle of the machine there's a 3.5-inch floppy disk double density, and to the right there's a blank plate for a secondary floppy drive, and there's a power switch on the front. Going around to the right hand side of the machine there's a keyboard port and 2 DB9 ports for either joysticks or joystick and mouse. And on the back side there's a couple familiar looking ports. On the left hand side is a standard IEC power cord. To the right of that is a system cooling fan. Underneath there is a serial port. It's a 25 pin one, so it's a little different than what you see on traditional PCs. To the right of that is an external floppy drive port. A little bit further over is a SCSI port. This machine is SCSI rather than IDE, so it has an external SCSI and internal. Below that there's a parallel port. To the right is a DB23, which is a standard 15 kHz Amiga RGB output. And to the right of that you'll notice there's a VGA port marked 31 kHz. The machine can drive a 31 kHz VGA monitor, and there's an enable disable button, or switch rather, beside that. And also a pair of stereo left and right audio outputs. And look at the sticker on the back, we see it's marked A3000 2540, indicating it has an 030 running at 25 megahertz and a 40 megabyte hard drive. Yes folks, 40 megabytes, straight baller. And on the left side case there's no external ports. However, no screws are missing all around the case, so apparently the previous owner had been in and out of this machine multiple times. On the inside of the machine we see the little PCB drive and the LEDs for the front. In the center we see the 3.5-inch floppy drive and an extra cable if you want to hook up the extra additional internal floppy drive. And there's that 40 megabyte quantum hard drive. And this here folks is the bane of pretty much any retro computer collector, and that's the battery. As you can see, this one here is starting to corrode just lightly, so I'm going to take a pair of clippers and go ahead and snip this guy off here. You can just solder it or just snip it off. Either way, you just need to get this damn thing off the board. If you own any old computer or video game system, JAMA arcade boards, you should seriously consider removing the batteries. In the case of some JAMA boards, you really need to be careful with them and do your research, because some of them actually store encryption keys, so be mindful of that before you start pulling batteries off. And here we have the Amiga 3000 hooked back up to my VGA monitor sitting on my desk. So let's go ahead and hit the power button and see what happens. 3, 2, 1. Fuck. This is pretty much all this thing does. It just loops over and over, booting and then straight to a yellow screen, reboots to a yellow screen, reboots, so on and so forth. I haven't done a whole lot of research on what this problem is. It's probably either bad RAM, maybe one of the custom chips. Hell, for all I know, maybe a little bit of battery leakage from that battery actually damaged some stuff on the board. It's hard to say. You can see the power light up just flickering like crazy. Yeah, I'm not sure what the hell to do with this machine. I'll probably eventually work on it some more. And if any of you viewers out there have any ideas on where specifically to start looking to solve this problem, I'm all ears. So please post a comment down below. Well guys, you know what to do. If you enjoyed this video, give me a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. If you didn't, feel free to hit the down thumb button, because I totally wouldn't blame you, because in this case this sucked. I totally expected something different, and well, Santa Claus came early for me and he gave me a lump of fucking coal. Anyways, I'll check you guys out in the next video.